There's something I observed when I was back home in my native country, Nigeria, regarding the disparity in earnings between those who taught in the university or teachers generally and their products when they went out to look for jobs, right? The professors would teach them, the students, and when they went out to get jobs, some of them would get jobs in the banking sector or in the oil companies, and some of them would earn up to 10 times more than what their professors earn. All right. And it was like that generally in teaching. So I thought such a thing would never happen in the Western world. Coming to America, I see that it also happens. It's even worse here, okay? Because in the universities, the professors engage in teaching and research and under all kinds of requirements by the nature of their contracts, as tenured teachers. All right, they were required to meet certain conditions, and some of them would include even bringing funding for the college. All right, so this probably kept many of them, working and engaging their intellectual power in their services. All right, while the students, some of them, while still students, would do little things on the internet and earn more than the teachers that teach them. All right, it's either the teachers are not interested or the pressure of teaching may be too much for them to engage in that kind of a thing. But you see, the internet and the digital space has democratized, having a side, a side entrepreneurship. All right. Okay, you can still have something running while you are still doing your teaching and research and all that. Okay, you see, I see that I've encountered people who have retired and probably what they have kept aside, from their retirement fund has run out, and they have no more practical skill to bring to the marketplace. All they have is the intellectual, skill. All right, and if that is all you have, and you retire and your money runs out, you find yourself doing what you would not have done many years earlier. All right. Even while they teach, some of them may not want to do some of the things that the students do, online. They may see themselves, oh, I'm too big to do this kind of stuff. Well, that kind of stuff is earning these young ones money and meeting their needs, and some of them can even pay the teacher their salaries, right? So my advice really to those who are into teaching generally, and particularly college teachers, those who teach in the universities and and colleges, is that do not let what you do, as a college professor, take your entire life away. You must find something to do that runs parallel, on the side as you are, busy impacting knowledge, impacting critical thinking skills to your students. All right. So you must do something too, because the space is there for everyone to do. You must bring something, maybe part of your skill in the teaching in the classroom or some other thing, because if you leave there and retire, there's no guarantee that what you have put aside, because it depends on the economy. Your 401k goes up and comes down. If you never knew it, that's how it works. All right. As a matter of fact, your 401k, depending on the state of the economy, could be lower than what it was 10 years ago. So you must do something to see that you don't become a destitute with all the intellectual skill that you have, and when you retire, or either you're forced to retire or you retire voluntarily, depending on whether you were sick or something, and you find yourself destitute, right? So find something that that defies, the brick and mortar type of entrepreneurship. Something digital, something in the digital space that you can engage in, that brings you income or that will give you income. Some of them for the entire, space of life that you have left, right? So that's my word of encouragement for those who are involved in teaching, especially in the Western world, where there are so many opportunities for you to get into the digital space and create something for yourself and for those after you. Thank you.